like you. Dude, why don't you close out of the Epic Games launcher?
Bro, the economy crap.
Epic Games launcher. Oh, my thing was just at 69.
Playing video games competitively since.
Launcher. My game's updating for some reason.
Here,
it's almost done though, so it's at yeah.
Among Us.
It's at 77, so it should be done. I don't know why it's updating.
Barry told me I can get the Among Us. I ain't got the Among Us.
It kind of sucks that it's updating. Yeah. But it's already updated. But it's already updated. What? Speak up. Watch, you're gonna load the match and then your game's gonna crash.
I already had the code typed in.
Oh.
Dang it.
I am. Now I gotta wait the 10
I can
years.
tell you the code.
Game update Battlefield. Don't care.
I love Battlefield. Alright, 9653.
It's running, but it's not moving.
Wait.
624008.
Oh.
It said it was running, but it wasn't moving. So how could it be running if it wasn't moving? Get it? We're running.
Wait, is that physical or is that the game?
Alright, just wait for me to get it. Oh, I don't have a...
You got games on your phone?
Right there. There's one. Thank you. Yeah. Super hype up.
Guys, do you dare me to turn my volume all the way up?
Yeah. And there you Oh, it's my game chip. It better not be. Okay. Wait, one thing I'm gonna tell you. There's something I gotta tell you. Don't get distracted. Oh, we're timed on his stream. Oh my god.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Wait, hold on mine.
Among Us.
I know. Bro, imagine having one battle star.
Game crash.
Dude, I have 100 battle stars and I can't even spend them. Cause look, I can't spend the battle stars.
Guys, ready up.
Why are you telling me what to do? You know what? I gotta put that lucky back one on. Spidey.
That's racist. Yo.
Hey, yo!
Put red on, it's a little bit sus. Bro, what if Fortnite added an animation of Red stabbing another Among Us player?
Why are we timed again?
Boom, 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 boom.
Why were we timed?
I'm gaming right now.
Yeah.
Oh crap. I completely forgot.
What? Yeah. There, I found it. Yeah, it's different for other people. Don't know why. Yeah.
How many people do you have?
9,900. I'm gonna have 9,900. I'm gonna have 10,200 on Thursday from Save the World.
When the imposter why is he so low?
He's so soothed. Bro, look how soothed this is. What? What? What I was told was we're allowed to loot the three. We're allowed to loot them. It just can't be our three.
Exactly.
I put Stephen, I put a gold M7 assault rifle in my tent and it's no longer in there. As I have the hole in my ear thing.
It's kind of thing I don't use every day.
What's
I
Fortnite?
don't know, this is Minecraft Battle Royale.
Minecraft Battle Royale. If Epic Games took over Minecraft,
Hey, we just randomly did it too.
it's not synced on my screen this time. Uh-uh.
Yeah, Pokemon mode. That may be the Pokemon mode, but yeah. Nothing beats this icon mode.
Rasputin.
Yo, they have the Spider-Man mythic pack. Yeah. I won't show you. It showed him on his YouTube. Yeah, Spider-Man mythic.
You got a Spider-Man?
No, I don't have Spider-Man. This is Deadpool. What are you talking about?
Man, Deadpool got big eyes.
I know.
Among Us. Imagine him.
Look, see? Deadpool doing his mode. Why are Deadpool's eyes so big?
Ghostbusters. Why is this like a 5-year-old saying Ghostbusters?
That's how their song is.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, it is. That's usually how their song is.
My mom!
I swear Epic changed.
That's a woman.
I swear Epic changed it from when it came out because I don't know.
Super Late Cup. This looks like a season 9 background.
That's a season 9 background?
It looks like it. Like the green just looks like it.
It's strange when someone's doing this in your neighborhood. You gotta call the gritty busters.
Do the Rasputin.
Oh, I gotta find that. Dude, you weren't ready. Okay, there, he's back in. I mean, it's fine for us because we can't cancel. And then it just crashes my game.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Here we are. Another week of amazing matches lined up here with XP League Silver and Gold. This is week 5 of our summer season. We're going to be starting off with our silver players. There's 79 players already queued up in the lobby, so we'll be getting started shortly here on our 10 past start time. Thank you, everybody, in our YouTube and Twitch chats for tuning in. I see we've got 22 viewers across our 2 platforms here. 79 players in the queue, so that does mean that Storm Surge rules will be in effect. So the Storm Surge will activate around that 3rd zone. So we'll get to see that, and I'm always happy to see a full lobby popping up. But this is a special week because this is our last week before the North American Finals happening in Full Sail University inside the Fortress and their live venue. So if you haven't already, make sure to follow the stream, subscribe if you're on YouTube, because next week is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be an entire weekend of just non-stop action, just non-stop Fortnite, Overwatch, Valorant, Rocket League, just the absolute best players in the league going for it. All right, I've got the go-ahead from production that we can go ahead and start. So I'm going to go ahead and start this match and get us going. But yeah, we're all super excited. We over here at headquarters have been, just slaving away, putting in just countless hours to make this amazing event, North American Finals, happen, to put it together. I mean, so many different people with so many different varying skill sets have just dedicated so much time and effort into making this vision of the North American Finals come true. We're really pulling out all the stops to make sure that these kids feel like they are like they're the real deal, like they are out there on a big stage getting to compete in front of hundreds of viewers, if not thousands of viewers. So these kids are going to feel really, really special being up on stage competing. I mean, for people who have played sports, who have gone out to competitions, who've been on a stage and performed, you understand that it's an experience like no other to be able to go and be proud of your performance and show off your performance to the people you love. So if you have a team, if you have a child that's coming to North American Finals, let me see you guys in the chat. Let me get a gauge for how excited you are. I know I'm super excited to come out to Orlando. My flight's booked. I'm ready to go. It's going to be an absolutely amazing time. And now we can go ahead and kick it into the action and jump in game. So here we go. We're catching up here with XXXY Zane and the North Austin team. North Austin, I've had the pleasure of meeting with their league commissioner a couple times already. They're one of the newest league commissioners here in XP League, and we're excited to have them here. and you know their team does great. I mean, their Fortnite team is really strong, especially for a silver team. So make sure to look out for these guys. Let's go ahead and jump around here a little bit, see who else we can't find. Looks like we caught ourselves a little bit of a Brookfield team here. Hello, Brookfield. Rocking the Doctor Strange skin. Love it, love it. There's lots of magical stuff in here. I feel like the Rift Globe item is like the perfect item for Doctor Strange. And look at those skins. That like spectral skin on their weapons. It matches the Doctor Strange aesthetic very well. Well played. Good cosplay. 10 out of 10.
Wait, are we allowed to take mats from other players?
And then we're back here with North Austin. I think this is all. I think these are the only players we're gonna get in our radius. Let's see who's a little closer, maybe to interacting with some others.
Yeah, but like if
All right, they're probably a little closer to edge here, so they're more likely to you know run into another team. In fact, here we go. We've got some other teams here, all collecting, getting their mats up, and you know I love to kind of see this. You know, we've got a couple teams here. They're honoring the early engagement rules. If you're not familiar with the early engagement rules, here they are. The way these rules work is before Storm Surge or Third Zone, we have enough players that Storm Surge will be in effect. So before Storm Surge, players are not allowed to engage with enemy teams. They have to wait until that Storm Surge activates, and that's when the chaos can happen. That's when the fireworks go off.
Right before there's a Storm Surge.
So we're back here with Doctor Strange doing his thing, looting up. Got a couple teams here. I mean, this is a great spot for loot, especially if you want to get your mats up really quick.
Like straight behind us.
there's one
Let me pull up my controls here, see if I can jump around, check out another team. Back to North Austin. Maybe I can see someone else here. Looks like this is what we get. I'm gonna go back over to the
I'm going back to the
Doctor Strange player here. Oh, here we go. Now we got a very slick looking blue banana. Man, Peely looks like he's seen better days. Is that like an irradiated Peely? Is that a ghost Peely? Is that what that is? Is that what I'm looking at here? Look at the cool looking Peely skin from Wake Forest over in at XP League Triangle in North Carolina.
I can only carry one.
So we got Peely here, Baby Shark, and Flesh Ripper. That's actually super funny. You've got Wake Forest Triangle 12 to Baby Shark and then Flesh Ripper like that. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like seeing like it's kind of like a funny little juxtaposition there. You've got kind of the cutesy names, and then you've got Flesh Ripper. So they're over here on the bottom side of the map, and they're in zone, so they can pretty much just loot up here and chill out. They've got this ocean side where they don't have to worry about anybody coming in from there. They can rotate left or right. I mean, they've got like a nice spot set up for themselves here. So if I'm them, I'm feeling pretty good. I can rotate into here. I can rotate into here towards Condo Canyon. Whichever way the storm ends up going, as long as it doesn't like shrink towards this way, they're pretty much set to do whatever they want. So they've got a good mid-late game set up for themselves. And back here with the North Austin team, here they are looting up. We can see that their mats are up. You know what is the biggest difference in the early game between silver and gold? By now, the gold teams would all have like 500, 500, 500 right here, or they would be almost maxed out on their mats. The gold teams, one of the first things they do is max out on their mats before they, at least on their, while they're doing their loot paths. We can see here, one of the Brookfield teams is moving in. Looks like they're moving in towards the circle, maybe making their way towards Tilted, maybe making their way towards Sanctuary. One thing's for sure is that this outer edge, like this section here and this section over here, is going to be lots of teams battling it out once those Storm Surge kicks in, because you don't want to be rotating in when Storm Surge activates. You want to be set up already in the circle, ready to fight once that Storm Surge activates. You don't want to have to be rotating in or running away from Storm. So the best teams should be timing their rotations right about now so that they don't have to worry about rotating during the chaos.
Go to zone, go to zone, go to zone. I am. I can't hear the radio. Dude, why are the spikes so small on the hammer? What do you mean?
And look at that, these guys rotated all the way from here, all the way out here. Actually, no, they were out here and they made their way in here. I think this is a good spot to rotate into. Good loop path, you can see. They're still rocking a lot of green weapons. That's okay. They've got some more time still to loot up, maybe find some better rarities. But yeah, the rotation they're taking doesn't have like a ton of amazing loot, and it's pretty likely that players and other teams have already been through here, so they're kind of picking up a lot of like leftovers and scraps from other teams as they kind of rotate through these other zones.
They carry on for games. Like the one that I have here, I placed them maybe like 20 games ago.
That being said, they've got a healthy balance of different materials here, and a good amount of ammunition here. Not enough to set them up for late game, but enough that if they can take out another team that's well kitted out, that they'll be set up.
What are you doing?
Well, it looks like it's going to be the Brookfield and North Austin show for the early game here until we can get some tighter storm circles going on. And I just love this point of interest right here with the null point right there in the middle of the lake. I mean, just super, super cool. I mean, this whole section is just so much fun just to play around in, honestly. Strong Kiwi manages to find themselves an upgrade for their shotgun there, and some pretty good healing items if any of their teammates want to pick that up. But yeah, I love this whole beach party, lake party, summer fiesta going on all across the island right now. Super fun aesthetic, really fun to play around in. I know I'm having lots of fun with it. In no build, of course. I'm no pro like some of these kids, but you know, I can aim down sights pretty well. So I play around in no build quite a bit, and I'm loving the new point of interest that are showing up here. And they're gonna ride around on top here. Let's see if we can't jump in on another team making their rotations. Still here with North Austin. Oh, here we go. Now we've got Wake Forest here as they're making their south side rotation. Keeping it quiet, keeping it chill. Maybe they're don't want to alert the NPCs. Maybe they're aware that pretty soon Storm Surge is going to happen, so maybe they're just trying to chill out and not give away their position. Or maybe they're going to try and play the long game here.
Wait, is this going to be third circle? Oh, guys, this is going to be third circle in 30 seconds.
But yeah, we're lucky to still have the Star Wars POIs hanging out here. And look at this. Oops, looks like some players took a bit of a tumble there. Hopefully their teammate can pick them up. It's alright, happens to the best of us. Fornite damage can be kind of deceptive. For sure, for sure.
Guys, start shooting!
Man, these actually move pretty fast. I didn't realize how quick they were.
Yeah.
And any second now, pretty soon. There it is. It's coming in right now. Shots already coming out here from North Austin, trying to get some tags on the bridge. That team is wide open. Scary moment for them. They're trying to rotate out. Steady aim, soldier. There you go. And so many players getting knocked out right now. I mean, just look at the kill feed right here going nuts. Fusion taking out some Salt Lake City players. Brookfield, we were just following them, took out a Salt Lake City player. Looks like Brookfield's doing pretty well, picking up some kills. Fusion Pro picking up some kills. And already from 82, 81 players down to 66, and it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going down into 40, 50 players, depending on how tight these players just happen to rotate in.
I have no
CNH
SMG
Gamers, their team's taking out a squad there. Fusion Pros picking up a victory crown. Brookfield's getting knocked out by Lone Tree. And here we've got some more rotations happening. Let's see if we can't find some action going on across the map right now.
Not PC.
Alright, Baby Shark and their team making some rotations.
Holy crap. I'm knocked.
Brookfield, we were just watching them. We were just talking about how they picked up some eliminations and then got knocked here. So let's see how they're going to handle this. It looks like they're not out of the woods yet. A bit of an awkward situation there. They got to move the car out of the way. It was blocking their teammate from getting in so that they could revive him behind cover. But what are they going to do? I mean, the team's pushing on them. They know this is their chance. They walk right past them. Oh, that scary moment. Oh, they walk right past them again.
I have
Oh, man, that's scary. They have no idea there's another team. There's a squad right here. All right, let's see how they're going to handle this. They've got 2 up. Not a ton of HP between them. Stuck in a small corner. And that's going to be easy pickings for Lone Tree right there. Good job, Lone Tree, picking up those 2 limbs. Ooh, can't rest on your laurels, though, as there's always another party looking to get in on the action. Lone Tree takes out Brookfield. Brookfield took out, I forget who they took out, but they took out another team. I know for that for sure. And here we are, OBO with the Salt Lake City team taking out Lone Tree right here. Well done, well done. We're in the top 40 now. And it looks like they're going into this mid-late game as a solo. So OBO, lots of they've got the team on their shoulders. Hopefully they got those replay cards. Maybe they can get a chance to pick their team back up. Good job, OBO. Being kind of the last one to the party is always what you want. You don't want to be the first one in. You want to be, you want to get in there a little later. Once all the other teams have expended their resources, then you can just kind of clean up. All right. While this storm is shrinking, let's go ahead and take a look around here. We've got Typhoon Sniper with Gary Busey and a Nightboxed hanging out. Looks like they've got somebody trapped here in this building, and they're going to pick him up. Very good movement, very good editing here. And let's see, whose build is that? Looks like it's their build. They're going to be able to edit around it. I like this. They're not going in just W-keying right away. They're being a little more methodical about it, choosing their battles, choosing when to peek. Very good. That's the power of build ownership. You don't want to be boxed in someone else's build. I mean, that's the nightmare scenario right there. But well done there to Typhoon Sniper. Excellently done. I mean, that was just very methodical, very good, clean edit play right there. And for these kids, with enough practice, building and editing becomes like breathing to them, and they just do it unconsciously as they move. And that's what you want. You want to be that practiced.
I want Boba.
All right, let's see what else we got going on around here around the map. We've got Kate and the Clown just messing around. Looks like they're hiding somewhere. They're hiding somewhere on the edge of circle, underneath a bridge, maybe. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So you've got Kate and the Clown, Zero Mech, and Awesome Dude, and they're just gonna camp out. Looks like they're just kind of playing for placement points. They've got the metal builds up, but it looks like they've attracted some attention. They're gonna take some fire, and they're gonna rotate out Storm side. And they're rotating out actually on the far side of Storm, so they're going to have quite a bit of rotation to do, and they're going to run into a lot of squads. In fact, they find someone hiding in the bush here. Lots of bullets coming out trying to take care of these builds, but if you can build fast enough, you don't necessarily have to worry about all those bullets.
Hey, why are you playing with Xbox controllers? If you just play with like this.
And it looks like that might be a solo right there, trying to handle it. But they've got other parties here closing in on them. Definitely an uncomfortable position for these guys. They're going to have to figure something out.
Yeah, gas my favorite
We can see that Zero Mech just got knocked by Gary Busey. That's really funny. That's really funny to say.
Scary.
And now with the knock, you know, that's the signal to the other teams. Hey, push on us right now. And push on them they do. Well done to Nightbox to you. Typhoon Sniper and Gary Busey Teeth. Is that what that is? Gary Busey Teeth. On picking up another set of kills there. Is there another party here? Another team? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think so. I think they took him out. Let's go ahead and jump around here. There's going to be lots of action as people are rotating in. But not for these guys. These guys are staying nice and quiet, not attracting any attention. And of course, showing off their moves with the default dance. Everybody loves the default dance. Here we've got Stinks and Anonymous. I think Stinks is a Falls Church player, if I'm not mistaken. They were pretty good last week. I think we saw them performing pretty well, getting some high amount of eliminations. Doing pretty good out there. In fact, we just saw Stinks eliminate Awesome Dude right now. Awesome Dude being the squad we just watched that took out Brookfield and Lone Tree, I believe. And just look at that tracking there. Beautiful. We can see some action going on here across the scenes. Nice shot. It gets the knock on them, I think. And they're just trying to do their best to rotate up to the high side here. But they've got everyone's eyes on them. So they're just going to take some free damage that they can get here. They're going to have to rotate in pretty soon, though. They're taking their damage where they can get it, but damage doesn't get you points. Only eliminations and placements do, so we'll have to see how they do. And these guys aren't in circle anymore. They're going to have to tarp through. Let's see how their tarping skills are. Looks like they're not going to try and tarp. They're instead just going to try and run for it. Oh my god, it's a firing range. This is scary. Dog finds themselves a nice bush to build up in. But this is a rough spot. Maybe they're just going to try and just hold themselves down here while the other teams have to make their own rotations. But look at this spot right here for Nightbox. I mean, just beautiful positioning. They've got the high ground. They've got plenty of mats, tons of ammunition. They've got movement. They've got everything you could want. And look at that. They can just fire down on anyone who bothers to peek out.
What does the fire do to you?
That's such a fortuitous circle for them. And this team having to tarp themselves here out of Storm, that's going to be a mighty tall order for them. Picking up some loot here. 8 players left in the lobby. I'd say there's probably only 4 or 5 squads, separate teams left. Nightbox takes a massive hit there. He's going to have to retreat. Still, it's such a strong position for them. I don't see them getting pushed on right now. We can see some action going on here. Looks like 2 teams tarped into each other. Scary moment, near misses. And, oh, and look at that. The Storm has chosen that the people on the high ground will have the advantage. And they're going to be, these teams here on absolute low ground are going to be forced to rotate in. But now it looks like they're going to go in. Looks like they're going to aggress onto them, push in. No one's gone down yet. They've given up their high ground, but they must see something. Yep, they've got a very nice pinch right here with Nightbox on and Typhoon Sniper on every side of them. And they've decided, you know what, we're going to take high ground here. And they were able to because basically every other team is a little too scared to draw attention to themselves. Because everyone's thinking, you know, if I go out, then everyone else is going to pile on me. And that's pretty much true. It's a very tense situation here as the Storm Circle is going to force some engagements. I mean, this is the power of having your whole team up in the end game. Stinks goes down, Dog goes down, and that's another team about to go down.
I think there might be a better alternative.
Typhoon Sniper making their way around, trying to find the last couple players in this build. And here's North Austin, staying quiet, staying chill, staying safe. Each additional placement is another breakpoint for more and more points. In the top 7 now, they're probably 3rd or 4th. They've already got themselves 6 points. If they can make it to 3rd at least, then they'll net themselves an additional point for their team. So every placement counts here. Oh no, that's unlucky. Bad luck with the bombs here is going to get them down. And that's it for North Austin, going down to storm damage. Only one player left. Where even are they? Are they on the high ground here? An anonymous 260 gets taken out by Typhoon Sniper, Nightbox, and Gary Busey. This was a strong team all match, racking up the eliminations. Well done, well played to these players going into round 1. We'll be right back with round 2, but before that, I'm gonna go ahead and type in !donate into the chat. We are raising funds for the Hard Tiltify campaign, so if you have the opportunity, if you have the means, please go ahead and consider making a donation to our Tiltify campaign. We'll be right back as I set up the lobby for round 2.
Ready to put in the code, man. Ready to put the code, man.
Damn. Chill.
Does this unplug my computer?
Try it. That's it. See if it does. Wait, what's the code? Hey, yo. Yo, look.
Game
I
right
got
now.
OG win a game later.
OG Renegade Waiter. OG Renegade Waiter. We have a Renegade Waiter.
What if I have? Look, I have to.
Make sure you guys know the fights you're getting into.
A little bit. Please.
Make sure you're getting into fights.
Get back here.
Look, I have to win a game later.
You ain't one, guys. Who's
David and
Designer.
Bro, I can't see that. You want to see the real one again?
Get ready up, man. Ready up.
Look, I'm gonna show you the real one again later. Look, I got one again later.
Oh my god, is that like Fortnite?
Dude, look, I got the fish stick too. I own basically every fish stick. I own it. I count that as
You don't have.
I don't have trigger fish.
Do you?
Trigger fish.
No, what's the meat boy? He's just a fish version of Rambo.
Who's Rambo?
The guy from Call of Duty.
I don't play.
He's not from Call of Duty.
The guy from Combat.
Mortal Kombat is literally just martial arts.
The guy from the 80s action hero movie.
Oh, yeah. Look, they added big
I thought
chunky.
you were from the Dream Sims.
They added big chunky.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's because he's smiling and green. We're the mask. It made a song.
No, they don't have Rambo words.
Oh,
Oh, Mecha Peely.
Check it out.
Because when you pulled it out,
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Dead. All right. Push up with me. Push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
yes, battle.
No, why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing. Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
Good game.
I'm the coach for XP League, and I'm looking forward to having an impact on these kids' lives. I've been playing video games competitively since 9th grade. I'm now 21 years old, and I've never really got to be a part of a team.
Today you guys are here for tryouts. Now you might be feeling nervous, but don't worry. Everybody makes a team. Tryouts is not about kicking you out if you're not good at the game. The only thing this is about measuring where you are at right now, so we can focus on how we can help you improve throughout the season.
Esports promotes cognition in the sense that there's multiple ways to win a game. There's not one set way that you can win a match. The meta in Overwatch varies. It depends on the game. The games change all the time, and every game is different. It has its own special, unique characteristics.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep your hands straight. Keep your hands straight.
For our practices, we aren't focused necessarily on who we're playing against, just how we can adapt our strategy towards the game. What we teach the kids when we're coaching is that there's another human being on the other side of that computer, and to treat everyone with respect.
I have my ultimate.
Perfect. Keep going. Keep going.
Now we're down to 84 again. What? Your team has to qualify. You have to. Wasn't that just scary? Yeah, I thought it was just
It was low adding.
Yeah, this is the summer season. You have to play in the spring season and your team has to do really good. I don't know what it is for silver, but for gold it's top 24.
This kind of stuffy right here. That guy on my back.
You guys want to land Hasty Glow?
Among Us. See, I don't know why Epic should have done Among Us collab a while back. They bought Among Us. That's why it's on that game store. They own part of them. I think they own part of it, or they own all of it now.
PC Road. PC Road? The only reason why I like this one is because they have
purple. Yo, look at this glider. Yeah, I don't have to scan. I just call it a glider. And there's a mode.
These blocks are either G43, G36s, or
Okay, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. The second round is underway here. I just want to bring up attention to our early interactions, early engagement rules here. Teams did a great job of making sure that they kept their fingers off the trigger last time, but it's always good to go over it. Go over the rules one more time. So, before Storm Surge activates, no teams are allowed to engage with each other, to engage before the Storm Surge activates. The Storm Surge activates around the third storm zone, as long as there are more than about 72 players in the match. So we should be seeing Storm Surge activate this time around. Let's go ahead and jump into not my full cam, but into the game. And here we've got North Austin back at it again with a, is this a different loop path than they went last time? No, it's pretty much the same loop path they went for. Looks like they're pretty practiced with this loop path, so looks like they're going to stick to it. Let's see if we can't catch another team getting ready, gearing up for the action. Oh, a North OC team. Very nice. North OC Esta and North OC 16. Looks like they're collecting their bounty here. Maybe they're hiring an NPC. Not too sure. But they've got another squad here. Looks like somebody got knocked. A little bit of dancing around. Hey, how's it going, guys? Don't mess with us. We're not gonna mess with you. Very nice, very nice. Good to see some teams following the rules. And you know, even if the rules get broken, you know, I mean, these are Silver Division kids. These are kids that are, you know, oftentimes it's their first season in XP League. You know, they've never had to play this game with rules before, and now they're expected to kind of follow these rules that aren't in the game but are imposed by us. And so, you know, it takes a little bit of adjustment time, but it's good that they learn the structure, because, you know, in any sport there's always kind of strange little rules that you may not be used to or may not understand. Now what's going on here? Some shots being fired, taking off here. A little bit of near misses there. Careful where you're aiming that stuff, guys. Here we got Spider-Man. What is that? Is that the future Spider-Man? Is that Spider-Man from the future? Looks like it. But this is Caden the Clown, Awesome Dude, and Zero Mech. These guys made it pretty far last round. They were in the, I think they were in the top 10. So look out for this team going into next match. I mean, and just look at this indoor, like, in-cave theme park right here. Just so sick. We have some stats from last round that I'm going to pull up here. So right here we've got the leaderboard and kind of the final storm circle, the mini map of how things went in those last final moments when the last 8 players were left in. Dog going in as a solo, Stinks and XBL Falls Church 12 as a duo, and the only trio, Nightbox, Typhoon Sniper, and Gary Busey, were the ones that took the win in the end, that got the victory royale. We can see here, this is the power of having your full trio ready to go. And we can see that the way they worked out, you know, I mean, just look at these kills here. 6 kills, 8 kills, 3 kills, and then for FC12, 7 kills, 1 kill, 2 kill. I mean, those going to be massive points for these teams, especially these guys. That's such a huge amount of points. Getting first place plus that many kills is really, really nice. And look at here, This is what I like to see from our teams that are still kind of working on that gunplay, is go play for the placement. I mean, that's a beautiful placement right there for that team. I mean, Dog did a great job. I mean, they got their team a lot of points by staying alive and staying on for a long time. Let's take a look at here, see what some of the other kill leaders are. If we go down the list here, looks like, look out for 12th place Obio. Yeah, we saw Obio popping off earlier on. And 13th, another Falls Church team, Fusion Pro, Sherlock, and Falls Church 1, picking up 3 kills each. And then Lone Tree PC Gamer 3 with 5 kills. I mean, some of these kill leaders here going out a little early. Maybe we'll see them make it a little later into this game here. So look out for these players that have these kind of high kill counts. You know, just tearing it up this round, where they may have gone out a little earlier.
18 in. And we're leaving.
There we go, fixing my screen back up. Pulling up these kiddos messing around here in these vortexes and the basically the theme park roller coaster rides. They're in the hamster ball, making their way around the map. Let's check in on another team, see how they're doing here. Lone Tree 06. I mean, I think this was one of our kill leaders in the last game, picking up eliminations all over the place. Looks like they're just farming up some metal here. And unfortunately aggroing an NPC, but you know, they should be okay. These NPCs aren't too deadly. But man, look at this, Tilted Towers. How Tilted Towers has changed over the years.
What are you doing?
A little bit of player interaction there. Looks like they're going around just kind of busting up the map. Maybe trying to break some cover, destroy cover for teams before they happen. Making it so that Tilted isn't as good of a spot to just kind of camp around in. But man, that's pretty chaotic, man. Interesting the strategies that the teams come up with to kind of get around the no engagement rules. Like that's technically not engaging, but it's definitely kind of like changing the battlefield before the battle has started. So it's interesting the kind of these strategies that these players come up with to give themselves advantages given the rule set.
Look at this thing.
Here we got Wolfie Girl and Anonymous 295. Looks like they're chasing down a coconut.
Let's launch out of that.
Rocking the Harley Quinn skin. Over here in Sanctuary on the west side of the map. Are they in circle? Yeah, they're in zone. They're right smack dab in the middle. And look at that. Super lucky for them. They're still in a beautiful section here. So if they just want to camp out here basically till endgame, they have all the time in the world to get set up in the best position and just take it. And look at that. Beautiful. Rocking the heavy sniper. Let's jump around a little more. We're back with Lone Tree.
What? I'm reloading.
Lots of vehicles running around all over the map. Zero Mac, Awesome Dude, and Caden rotating in from that storm. Trying to pick up some mats as they go. And here in round 2, we're going to see a lot of much more safer play. Just teams tend to be a lot less aggressive in the second round. They don't get another chance. You know, you want to be a little more careful. You want to play for placement. Most teams are going to probably go for zone a little early here. I don't think we're going to see kind of huge amounts of kill numbers like we saw last time. But we are definitely going to see a much more chaotic late game, I think, if I had to make a prediction.
Oh, we should put armored walls on our sky base.
And checking back in here on North OC, looks like they're picking up some shield shrooms here as they loot some of these seeds that have been set up by other players.
What the heck? There's a bot. Yeah.
And here they are, also in Sanctuary. I think we were just looking at another team that was in Sanctuary too. So looks like Sanctuary is going to be the spot to be. I can't think of anywhere else where people would want to go. maybe the Daily Bugle, but honestly, that's kind of a rough POI. This is actually a good spot here. You've got the rivers here for some movement, so you can rotate in and around and go around the map pretty quickly. But here come the demo crew, just kind of driving around, being a little bit of a nuisance. And Storm Surge is activated. Let the chaos begin. And keep your eyes glued to this kill feed right here. We're gonna see lots of action going down there. Salt Lake City 1 going down. Wake Forest Triangle 1 going down. Let's see if we can't catch some action going on across the map here. Oh, you know there's gonna be something going. There's gonna be stuff going down in Tilted. Or I mean, I should say the Daily Bugle. Yep, you've got some squads up here. And just look at the reach on that. Taking some fire from those from the squad up there on the other building. And just so much movement, so many movement options in this zone, in this point, in this POI, that they're going to be able to kind of get around however they want and kind of get in and out of those situations. Choose if they want to take a fight or not. That's what's beautiful about this POI. One moment you're in trouble, and the next you're out of there. All right, let's see if we can catch. If we can't catch anybody else, Crazy Bat taking out FC1. Wolfie Girl gets a knockdown and an elimination on FC1. Well done to Wolfie Girl. Vaxified taking out Plasma. Flesh Ripper knocks CH Gamer. And Gary Busey Teeth Baby Shark Fusion Pro going down. And look at this, we've got a nice battle going on here between two competent squads here. Stinks and Anonymous here were some of the kill leaders in the last game, especially Anonymous. Anonymous 309 did an amazing job. You can't forget though, Storm's always moving.
That's my SMG, by the way. I'll use these small menus.
Looks like Stinks is able to rotate out of there safely with their team. Looks like both teams kind of didn't want any of that action. They wanted to rotate out of there, but good job to Stinks and their fellow Falls Church player picking up those limbs as they rotate into zone through Sanctuary. Let's see who else we can catch. North Austin still hanging out at the Daily Bugle. They're gonna have to have they have a pretty long rotation ahead of them. Are they pinned down here? Looks like they catch a team trying to rotate out. That's their opportunity to move in. Let's see how they take advantage of it. They've boxed up. And now they're kind of surrounded on both sides, breaking the build. Did they take it? Is that their build now? Looks like they weren't able to take it quite in time. But that distraction gave their teammate enough time to get in there. And that's a tough situation. I mean, that's a full trio coming in on your box. Not much you can do there. But well done to them. Well done to North Austin, taking advantage of the opportunity, seeing it and seizing it as they rotate into zone, just picking up some extra points. And Nightbox, do you get knocked by Anonymous 309? Nightbox, I believe that's one of the players that won last round. So they're going to be going down fairly early here in this mid game. Let's see if we can't find another squad putting in some work. Speaking of putting in some work, here we go. This is what I love to see. Playing for the placement, playing for the points, just hanging out.
It's only 1 minute.
It looks like they don't see themselves wanting to rotate into anywhere. They don't want to go for the kills. Looks like they're pretty happy with what they've got. Let's see if we can't find anybody else. I mean, we've got North OC going down. Stinks picking up more kills. YouTube Avrix going down. And here we go. Last round's winners. Typhoon Sniper looks like he's going to be going into. They're going to be going into this next round as a solo. They're trying to get onto the Hog here, but it's not quite working out. Hog's not playing nice. All right, let's take a look at Vaxify here, also going into this as another solo. I wonder if we're going to see a lot of kind of partial teams going into this. Oh, beautiful knock right there. Looks like they're going to take the fight. Oh my goodness, juicy damage, 118. Pops him. One more good hit. Another knock. They've only got one more member to worry about now, but they're low on health. They're going to have to pull something off here. It looks like they're not quite able to do it, but man, that was close. That's scary there for Hanover. That was almost it for them. But great effort to Vaxify. For a moment there, I mean, I was sweating. I mean, I was scared for them. But it's not over for Hanover yet. The vultures are circling, and the scavengers are here to pick up their meal. But Hanover is not a team to be played with. They will take you out. Especially it looks like that was a solo player. I mean, that was their opportunity right there. But Hanover, not too scared of it, takes them out, and is going to get the res on both their teammates here. Good job, Hanover, picking up those kills.
Oh my lord, do not let go. Do not let go. I know.
Here we've got another full trio, Superstar Avon, Clydesdale, and Anonymous 319. Stinks picking up another knock right there on another kill there. Good job, Stinks. I mean, I think we're going to see that particular team pretty high up on the kill feed on the leaderboard this week, just based on just eliminations alone. They didn't get a super high placement last round, but man, they got 8 kills between them, so that's a lot of points on its own. Salt Lake City takes out Superstar Avon, so now it's going to be Anonymous 319 and Clydesdale left to pick it up here. And this looks like it's a solo, so they have the advantage here if they want to push on them. A little bit scary here. Caught unprepared, 20 HP left. And a nice shotgun shot is going to knock him and take him out. Good job, OBO and Salt Lake City. Beautifully done. I believe this is actually the Draper team. So well done, Draper, and well done to the Draper coach. Good job coaching your team, and OBO and the rest of the team here. I mean, OBO, keep your eyes on the OBO. I mean, they are going to be lighting up this kill feed. And that looks like Clydesdale, maybe another member of the previous squad, trying to get out. It's a different squad right there, trying to pull in. Yep, that was Clydesdale here. Looks like they were able to get out there with Superstar Avon, so they lost one of their teammates, but nothing too bad. But they are going to be pushed on here by another team. How are they going to handle this? Oh, looks like they broke through the top here. Not ready with the shotgun, and Salt Lake City, looks like they pushed on these guys. They went for them. Picking up more points. Beautifully done. And now, even if this Draper team goes out a little early, they're feeling good. Oh, and a beautiful shot right there. All white damage, so you know they don't have shields. You know that their team's going to be in there trying to heal up. That's going to be another opportunity for Draper to go in here and push on them, get really aggressive. Takes the bottom out from underneath them. Able to get a super quick knock. Waiting out the clip. Wait till they have to reload. Push back in. Beautiful. I mean, just look at that timing. They just put the walls up, they build around, dance around them for a little bit, wait till they run out of ammo in that clip. Once they start to reload, open up the build again, get in there, get a shotgun shot. Just beautiful timing on that. And then there were 8. Let's take a look at this team on high ground. Awesome dude, trying to rotate out. Gets knocked while they're in the sky. Their teammate Caden the Clown is going to be, it's going to be up to Caden the Clown maybe to pick them up here, if they can. Yeah, they're going to make the slow crawl over to their teammate here. Whether Salt Lake City lets them or not, though, is another question. Looks like Stinks is actually able to pick it up. So it looks like Stinks is actually hanging out in here. Stinks, super strong player. But what can they do against the full trio? Let's see what Stinks and the other FC player can do. This should be a fun duel. Let's try and catch it from the Falls Church team perspective. And there it is. They were messing around with some loot, weren't ready. And they they had actually an open zone right there, an open spot right there where Draper was able to get in on them. Looks like a team ripped out of there. And Draper continues just their hunt right here. As they go hunting team after team here. Just so methodically. And here's North Austin building up in the 1x1, healing up for a little bit before Draper gets to them. We're down to our last two teams is North Austin and Draper. North Austin with the duo, Draper with the full trio. Looks like they're playing this really close to Storm. You can hear the footsteps. And there's the high ground. Scary moment.